Hey dancers, do you have pain right here in the front of your knee when you stand or straighten your leg? If you do, I want you to stay to the end of the video because we're going to talk about some of these reasons and give you a couple solutions to try. Now, when I see that dancers have this discomfort or pain in their knee when they straighten, most of the time it actually can be helped by working from the hip a little bit more and changing the way that we think about the way you straighten your knee. So I'm going to show this with a split squat, which is just an exercise going from a kneeling position to a standing position. So if you get on one knee with the foot out in front of you, this is my knee that's bothering me. We're going to curl the toes under behind me, and you're just going to press straight up to equal weight in both legs. Now, if this movement bothers you, which I think it will if you are complaining about straightening the knee and feeling the discomfort, what I want you to notice is that the motion this way, pushing back into the kneecap, is what bothers it. And most of the time, I'm going to see a little bit of this hip shift, meaning we've taken the work out of the hip and you've put a lot of work in the knee. Now, this is already a knee dominant movement. So this may not be the best exercise for you right this second, but it is one that we want your knees to be able to do. Now, if this bothers, what I'd like you to do is bring your back foot in a little bit more, and I want you to let the knee go forward over the toe. Not so much that the heel comes off and not so much that you put discomfort or pain into that knee, but I want you to push through and lower. Now, if that still bothers, I'm going to turn and face front real fast here. If that still bothers, you can put a little bit more work into this front hip by shifting your weight forward and letting this hip take a little bit more of the work. So if I shift forward just a little bit, notice that I'm not rounding in my spine, I'm just shifted. And then I stand up tall. And as I go down, I let my body go forward. I bet that some of the work will come into your hip, sharing the load on your knee a little bit. Now, why is this important? Why is this exercise important as we're looking at our standing body for dance? If I stand up and we look at our first position, a common thought and mistake that I see is that dancers try to push their knees together and their kneecaps back into the back of their knee to use their hyperextension or just to straighten your leg. The feeling of a straight leg is not always the end range of your joint. Sometimes that's past a straight knee, and if you don't have the strength through the back of the legs, the hips, the belly, the ankles, this can create a lot of discomfort in the front of the knee. So instead of thinking of pushing the kneecaps back, how about we try to imagine a straight line going right through the bone marrow, the very center of your legs. And I want you to think of pushing the floor away, not pushing the kneecaps back. When you push the floor away, can you send the top of your head up to the ceiling and your feet down through the floor? Now, for some of you, this is going to make a change instantly. You're going to say, whoa, just changing that thought changed it. For some of you, you're going to say, my knees still hurt, and that's okay. This is where individual attention is needed. And I know that not everyone can reach out and work with someone privately, but the sooner you take care of your discomforts and pain, the longer you're going to dance and move and be a successful, healthy human, which is really important. So if you do still feel this knee discomfort or you feel it coming back as you get into the studio or you do other things and you're looking for assistance, I would be happy to help you. You can find me online at alignfitnessbyallie.com. I work with dancers exclusively. I've been injured many times myself, and that has definitely projected me forward into what I do now, trying to find healthful, happy ways for your body to move while improving your technique, your ability to dance, and your artistry. So don't let your knees be the stopping point of your body where the pain festers and stands. You can subscribe. You'll get all the videos that are coming out. This channel is dedicated 100% to dancers, so make sure you do subscribe so you're getting every video that comes out, and you can look at the plethora of things that are happening in the body as we look how everything is tied together.